Happy Saturday, you guys, and welcome to the evening with the hombre, nighttime with the hombre, or whatever you want to call it. Gosh, it's Saturday night. Hey, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend and enjoying some really good agave spirits, like I have been, and having a good weekend. You know, so it's been an end of the Olympics. I know it's probably we only got 5 people on here, so everybody probably is watching the last night of the Olympics or something. I don't know, have something better to do. But let's see what our subscribers are wanting to ask and wanting to say tonight. So here we go. Hey Jay, I hope you're having a great weekend too, Jay. Glad that you can make it. Hey Jason, glad you can make it. How you doing? Hey Jay, you've been spending more time with me than your wife. It's okay. I've been spending more time with you guys than my wife, so I guess we're all even on that, right? So oh, excuse me. Good evening, Moonlight Adventures Top Shelf Taste Test. How are you? Glad you can make it. Well, thank you so much, Diesel. I appreciate that. And Diesel Pro says we're the best channel on YouTube. You know we have to be the best channel on YouTube. Oh, there's a UFC fight on tonight. Is that why everyone's... I don't even watch UFC. Moonlight Adventures... says he's knocking out schoolwork. Okay, good. Hopefully you're old enough to drink to be here learning about agave spirits. We don't advise those under the age of 21 to be consuming alcohol or talking about alcohol. You should be focusing on school and drinking Kool-Aid. Yes, there you go. Hey, Don Questo. Hola, bienvenido, welcome. Glad you can make it. It's Saturday night. We're talking agave spirits tonight. Answering questions, talking about all kinds of things. So it's going to be a good night tonight. Matter of fact, we can turn up a little bit of music probably. There we go. Get some tunes going. It's Saturday night. It's nighttime with the hombre. I did, this finally came in today, which I'm really excited about. It's a new El Tequilano, the Sasanac Select Double Wood Reposado. So I'll be doing a review of this bad boy. I like the horse design and stuff on the box. They did a really good job on the box design on this. So I'm looking forward to tasting that and telling you guys about it. And then I even talked to Tony Saez, you know, from El Tequilano, and he said that when I do the review afterwards, I can actually he'll come on and talk to us about that particular project and some of the things they did with it. And then we're also going to be talking to him. The Tequila Barrel Collective, for all of you that signed up, thank you so much for your memberships. As additional treat for the collective, we're going to be doing the first barrel select from El Tequilano. And so he's actually going to be getting samples out to me next week where I get to pick a barrel. And so we're going to do a barrel select, a barrel buy for a single barrel from El Tequilano. I'm really excited about that. So we could talk to him about that too, and I'm sure he'll give us some insight. Last time when I was at the distillery, not the last time I was in Mexico, but the time before that, he showed us the barrels and told us that he was working with Kendall Jackson on doing some stuff with wine barrels. So we're really excited to try those and pick out the best one for the collective and see what we got going on. Oh, you're working on your MBA. Okay, what's your MBA? What is the concentration of your MBA? Is it a marketing, or what's your MBA in? So you got Denver Lightly agave glass last week. Been awesome using it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I love the Denver Lightly glass. You can't beat those glasses. So just subscribed last week. Oh, well, welcome. Forgive me if you've done this, but what is your opinion on Luna Azul? I haven't done it yet. I've gotten all 3 expressions in last week, and so I'll be doing a review of it. So make sure you watch for that review to be posted to the channel. It will be posted. I will get that on the schedule. So Luna Azul will be coming up. So keep an eye out for that, okay? But welcome to the channel. We're glad to have you. Everybody, welcome Moonlight Adventures Top Shelf Taste Test to our community. We're excited to have new people, especially those that are passionate about agave spirits. And we have the best community here on the web. So we're welcome, and we're glad you found the channel. And we hope that you can learn as much as all of us have together. So JC Asasa, it is a Scotch barrel aged. That's correct. Yes. Oh, project management. Okay, cool. So you're getting an MBA. Where are you getting your MBA from? What school? Project management's a good MBA. There's not a lot of good project managers out there. We need more good project managers. That's one of the things that I have to do. And part of what I've done my whole life is project management. But when I do these collective buys and stuff, I do all the project management side of things with, following up with people, making sure things are moving, making sure they're getting to where they need to get to. And then, oiling all the cogs in the whole cycle to make sure everything runs smooth. So that's something I have to do a lot of. And sometimes I become a pain in people's butts because I'm constantly bothering them. But, hey, that's part of what we have to do, So it's a beautiful Saturday. Oh, Liberty. Okay. All right, Liberty University. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Well, I wish you all the luck on your MBA. Don't let me distract you from your studies. So if you got it on the background or whatever and still can focus on your studies, and great. But I don't want to be the reason why you have issues with completing your MBA. Okay, so I don't want to be, I was too busy watching the Hombre and it's his fault that I didn't complete my MBA. I could not deal with that. So if you have it on the background, you can listen while you study or whatever, then great. But I don't want it to affect your studies. You need to focus on school. Stay in school and stay off of drugs. That's the two things I always tell everybody, including my daughter, who's a straight A student. Stay in school and stay off of drugs. Okay, that's it. That's words of wisdom from the Hombre. And drink in moderation. I mean, that's what we always try to preach here. Drinking in moderation. So talking about that, today was our Maestro tasting day. So I got to taste, do one-on-one video tastings with our Maestro members. And today we did video tastings of the Ocho Puntas. I sent them samples and we tasted them today. We had a good time. It was a very nice one-on-ones with each of our members. And we talked about the flavors and we talked about the tequila and stuff. It was actually really good. It was a lot of fun. So I hope they enjoyed themselves. And then and we'll keep doing them every month. For anybody that signs up for the Maestro program, you get to do one-on-one tastings with me, where I bring you on the video and we talk. It's not Zoom, it's through my program, and we sit and talk to each other and do our tasting and taste through everything, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. So, all right. So what does it say? Denver and Liley are too rich for my blood at the moment. Do you have a second or third favorite glass that's a bit more affordable? Glencairn, maybe? No. My three top glasses are the Denver and Liley agave glass is number one. The Denver and Liley agave glass is number two. And then my third and final one that I use is the Denver and Liley agave glass. So if it's too rich for your blood, it's too rich for your blood. But those are the only glasses I use. I don't use any other glasses. I've used Glencairns. I've used Stazels. I used all of them, and this by far blows them all out of the water. So if $40 is too rich for you to spend on a glass, then I'm sorry, but it is one that that I'm spending $100 on a really nice tequila. It really elevates everything, so you get your full $100 worth out of that bottle of tequila. If you're spending $50 on a bottle of tequila, it really elevates it, so you're getting your full $50 worth out of it. So it's worth the investment. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to replace it every time you drink a tequila. You can use it over and over again. You just need to wash it a little bit and clean it after uses, and it lasts forever. You can use it forever as long as you don't drop it in the sink or on the ground. You're good. So that's one of the nice things about it is, yeah, it's $40 for the glass, but it lasts forever. You have it forever. So every tequila, when I pull open this Sasanac, El Tequileño, I get to use it with that. And then when I have my barrel pick from Cascanes that comes in, I get to use it for that too. And it elevates both of them. Score! So yeah, it's worth the $40. So project managers are your mortal enemies. Ugh. Okay. Punta's tasting was great today, Hombre. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you for being a Maestro member. I really appreciate you supporting the channel, doing that, and we're gonna have some great tastings every month. So I'm looking forward to them. Hey, it's my fellow cigar smoking Oklahoman. How are you doing, Oklahoman? Glad you could make it. Haven't seen you in a while. Wow, it's been forever. Tequila Hombre is the premier tequila community. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that, Red Pill. You've been commenting a lot lately. I've noticed that, and I appreciate that. Welcome. I know you're fairly new, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content. But we are the premier tequila community. I agree. I'm not shy at telling people that, because you know why? It's not because of me. It's because of you guys. You guys are absolutely the best. And if you're not part of the Discord group, which is free to join, amazing. Everyone has such a great time. We have some great conversations going on. Everyone's learning. Everyone's sharing. Everyone's talking to each other and stuff, making new friends. Finding, oh, hey, you're in Jersey. I'm in Jersey. We're part, or you're in this part. Let's get together and let's share agave spirits. I mean, that's what community is all about. And so far, the Discord's been amazing. So I'm glad that that you guys are having a good time. What is that? I will probably pick up one of those glasses, but I can't see how buying a set of 4 is a bigger hit. But I see how buying a set of 4 is a bit. Oh, yeah, no. Well, you buy 4 though, you don't pay for shipping. So I always, when I buy them, I buy them in sets of 4 when I buy them, because then you don't. If it's over $100, you get free shipping. So, but those are the best agave glasses there is. Doesn't get any better than that. Nothing better than the. And anybody that's told me, oh, you're Glencairn, or it's like here, what is it?
A Glencairn's fine, or you can use a snifter or anything, any glass and stuff. It's just fine. You don't need to spend that kind of money on a glass.
Well, those people don't know what they're talking about, the ones that talk about that, because they've never tried it, and when they've never tried it, they don't know what they're talking about. So as soon as they try it, though, like accidentally, or if they come over and say, hey, I'll let you try one of my Denver Lively glasses, and you tell me that it doesn't make a difference, they always go, oh yeah, that's a huge difference. Then they end up going and buying them. So it's worth the money. It's worth the investment. And you get to use it over and over and over and over again. It's not like a one-time use glass. You can keep using it over and over and over again. So just figure, hey, it's $5 every time you use it. You use it one more than 8 different times, then you've paid for it. I mean, because it'll increase the value of your experience from your tequila way more than the $40 you paid for it. So, all right. So I am not sipping on anything tonight. I'm sipping on water right now. So I've been sipping on all day. I was sipping on Volans early in the afternoon, and then after that, I had Ocho Puntas and the Ocho La Ladera with my members, that the Maestro members that paid for the one where they get their private tastings. And so now I'm just enjoying some water, because I've been drinking tequila all day, and I'll probably be drinking more tomorrow. So that's what I'm sipping on. I'm sipping on water right now. You've broken so many Glencairns that you drink out of rock glasses now. Okay, well, you have to be careful with the Denver and Lively's, because you can break them if you drop them. So you just have to be careful with them, but they'll last forever. Glencairns are throwaway glasses. Those are junk glasses. They're like the worst glasses. I use it when it's like all you get is straight ethanol right up into your nose, and it's like they're not even. I mean, yeah, they look cool or whatever, but they're not even good for sipping whiskey. I mean, you'd rather go with a nice whiskey glass, like a neat glass or something for whiskey. But nothing beats the agave glass for agave spirits. The Denver Lively, that's the best. So party foul for you. You're drinking an old fashioned. There's nothing wrong with drinking an old fashioned. You like cocktails? That's your thing. There's nothing wrong with that. No party fouls. No party fouls at all. Drink all the cocktails you want. I prefer my tequila neat, so I don't even do. But old fashions would. I mean, there's nothing wrong with drinking an old fashioned. It's not like you're drinking what are those called, Cosmopolitan or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with Cosmopolitan. I don't want somebody coming in going,
I drink Cosmopolitans. What's wrong with them? I enjoy a good Cosmo.
Well, good. It's okay. Cosmos are fine. Hello, hombre, sipping on my suerte repository. Repository? You have a suerte suppository? No, I'm joking. I'm joking with you. I'm joking. It's Reposado. Reposado. It's not a repository, but it's okay. We're all learning, right? It's Reposado. Yeah. Okay. Good. Suerte's good. I'm gonna do. Well, I was gonna do Suerte review the full line next week, and then I was supposed to have the co-owner of Suerte on Friday. I was going to do the review for Suerte on Wednesday, but he had to reschedule. So we're going to move it to a different time. As soon as I hear back from him, when he can reschedule, I'll try to put the review either before or after when he does it. And that way we can keep them kind of close together. So that's what it'll be. That's what it'll be good. All right, so here we go. Bolin single barrel repo for you. Yeah, that's what I was drinking earlier today. I was sipping on the repo from Volan's single barrel. Have you tried the Denver Lightly with bourbon or whiskey? No, I haven't. Because I strictly drink agave spirits now. I don't drink anything else but agave spirits. So, and it's an agave glass, so I wouldn't try it with anything else. Tempting me to buy a set. I would buy a set. Why not? Buy it. Seriously. Once you buy it, you're going to go, oh, you're so right. It's worth the 40. It's so worth the $120. It is so, I mean, you'll spend $300 on a winter blend, and then you're like, oh, I won't even buy a glass. Everyone says elevates every agave spirit you've ever tasted, including mezcals. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, oh, what, you'll spend $200 on a winter blend, Fortaleza, but you won't spend money on a glass to make it actually taste better than it does out of whatever you're using now. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense. All right, we got some laughs going on here. Good. Damn autocorrect. Okay, yeah. Well, repository and reposado, they're close. So I'm a big fan of the Denver Lightly glass, and so I bought one of their bourbon glasses. It's a Fat Glencairn, and one of their whiskey glasses. I don't like those as much as the agave glass. Okay, there you go. Jason did try it, so there you go. There's your update on that. Have you heard anything new from Cascaween? I love Cascaween. No, I haven't. I was there 2 trips ago, and no, but they got all kinds of stuff coming out. So, but I haven't heard anything new. Tezon Reposado Tahona for me tonight. Oh, nice. That's from the hunting video when I told people at the end to check out and make sure if they see Tezon to grab it. So that's a good one. And Rafa chimes in on the Denver Lightly conversation too. It's worth every penny. Enhances the enjoyment of all. There you go. See, and Rafa's not a paid representative for Denver and Lightly either. He's just a average Joe, just like you and me. Might be even studying for a master's degree in olfactory sciences or something. I don't know. Oh gosh, you guys are funny. We have a repository of funny people today. Oh, it's like, oh, do I spend the money for a Denver and Lightly, or do I not? And you have that voice going,
do it. Take the $120 and buy a Denver and Lightly glass. It'll be the best thing you ever spent your money on. You do it. Do it now. Don't listen to the wife. Don't listen to the accountant. Don't listen to anything they say. Take the money and buy it. Stop wasting time. They may run out, and you may never ever find one again, so don't miss it. Get it. Get your Denver and Lightly glasses now.
Wow. Where did that come from? You like suppository. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not a tequila suppository. Those suppositories the college kids use are usually soaked in vodka. Okay, there you go. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with what's going on with that. The poor guy, he's new to the group, you guys. We can't be... It was repository. He wasn't saying suppository. It was repository. All right, so let's be nice. He's new to the group. Everybody apologize. Everybody's making fun of him. Apologize and promise them we won't do it again. Talk about suppositories or repository. It's reposado is what he meant, and he knew what he meant, and it was autocorrect's fault. So we're not here to pick on people, or insult people because they said suppository or repository instead of reposado. All right. Deborah Lively just announced a new $150 beer glass. Ooh, beautiful, but it looks like something that you would break super easy. Oh yeah. I haven't had I haven't had a beer in a while. I used to brew beer in my garage. I have a brewery in my garage, and I've got all kinds of beer in the garage and stuff on tap. I probably should crack a beer open every once in a while now. But I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. I need to get back into my bikini in the summer. So I need to stay away from filling alcohols like that so I can put on that bikini and flaunt around here. All right, here you go. There, see, we're sorry. Sky A, we're sorry. We're sorry we made fun of your repository and suppository, and we're good people. We don't make fun of people, so we're glad that you have a sense of humor about that. But we're all sorry we were making fun of you. We shouldn't have. Everybody here has at one time or another called a rested tequila a suppository at one point or another. Have we not? Have we not called it a suppository one time or another? We've all made that mistake. Or repository. We've called it a repository before, right? I think we have. We've all done it. Everybody admit it. And those that aren't saying I've never called it a suppository or they're lying. They have. And we've all tried to speak Spanish before and said words too that had totally opposite meanings than what we wanted. It just happens. It's what happens. And when you've had enough tequilas to drink, sometimes some of the weirdest words come out of your mouth. So I'm sure it's happened to everybody here. So
put down the suppositories and step away from the tequila. This is your warning from the agave police.
It's...
Watch out! Watch out! He's armed with suppositories! Stay away from him! He's got a reposado and a bag of suppositories! Stay back!
Okay. All right, enough fun at Sky's expense, all right? Sorry, Sky, if we're being a pain in the ass. Oh, there it is. There's that suppository pun. It's made by Fleets. There you okay. Boy, having this much fun should be illegal. I'm surprised nobody's. Excuse me. Whoa. I'm surprised nobody's brought up Reposado yet. Is that a sun? Yeah, there you go. I don't know what he's saying. I think he's found emoticons. Oh, that's what I should be sipping on, some Reposado. I'm in the mood for some Reposado. Who's in the mood for some Reposado? Should we crack out the 10-year Reposado today?
Oh yeah, baby. Crack out that Reposado. I'm in the mood to sing, baby. I love that Reposado. It's nectar of the gods. It makes me feel so good. I just want to sing to it and make sweet love to my baby Reposado.
Oh yeah. Reposado is good on any night. And now, you know, it was a warm day today and it's supposed to get cold tonight. What? What?
What? That can't happen, my friend. You gotta have some Reposado. I swear, if people go through life without having any Reposado, it would make me cry. I would cry crocodile tears, and I would be very unhappy for you, because when I sit down with my Reposado, I say to it, I say, honey child, you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I stick my nose right up in it, and I go, I smelled it, and I'm like, baby, you smell so good. It makes my naughty parts tingle. So I gotta sing, baby. Oh yeah.
You looked everywhere? I'll see if we can get some more in stock on fermented still. You can order some. It is amazing stuff. You've asked the liquor store owner in Buffalo if Buffalo Trace was allotted now, and he looked at me like I was an idiot and asked if I meant allocated, and I felt like 2 inches tall. Allotted. It is an allotment. It's just kind of the same thing. Allotted and allocated. I mean, that's like plucking hairs right there. Allotted and it's like, okay, yeah, you're allotted a certain amount, or allocated a certain. It's close enough. It's not like suppository and reposado. I mean, come on, that's a little different. Repository. Everyone's gonna be wondering what's going on with this suppository thing. What is he on a suppository kick for? Sorry, I'm just being an ass. Another suppository pun. Hey, Hombre, how you doing? The Denver Lightly glasses are amazing. I was on the fence for about a year. I regret not buying them early. There you go. Ramos D87 has spoken, you guys. He knows what he's talking about. Ramos is the guy. Oh, yes, you did mispronounce Tapatio. That's correct. It was kind of a very clever pronunciation. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Tapatio is easy pronunciation. Tapatio. The only difference that you get from what Tapatio is, people think you're talking about hot sauce versus tequila. It's different than repository. Although I do have behind me is my tequila repository, or is that a depository? That's depository. Oh, we got him. Yes.
Just do it. Buy them. Quit thinking about it. Quit being a pansy. Spend the money and get them. It'll be the best thing you ever did.
See, only the guy with that kind of voice can call somebody a pansy and get away with it. So, yeah, he likes the hot sauce too. There you go. Hey, everything Tapatio is good. Whether it's the hot sauce, whether it's the dance, whether it's the tequila, and all three expressions four expressions: the Blanco, the Repo, the Añejo, the Extra Añejo, and the 110. So 5. All 5 expressions are all good. Oh, Jason Slater, there he is. I lucked out and found a bottle of Reposado a few weeks ago, $219. Have not tried it. Oh.
What do you mean you haven't tried it yet? What are you doing, boy? I think you should invite me over and we'll crack that open. And then we'll look at each other and we'll stick our nose right up in it and we'll say, ooh, baby. Make me so excited. I wanna sing, and then we'll say, Reposado, you are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. Reposado, you are so beautiful to me.
You're sipping on Tapatio Excellencia right now. Awesome. Nice. Nice.
I thought you were going to say you were sipping on the hot sauce. I was going to go, ooh, it's spicy. I love a man that likes spiciness.
You ordered one as well. Oh, there you go. Look, it's a whole order fest. Everyone's getting on their Denver and Lively glasses. Good. Good, because now you're going to see what I'm talking about when I do the tasting notes. You're going to be like, oh my God, yeah, I definitely can pick up a lot more flavors. The spirits express themselves more to me. They open up. You know, it's like nothing's worse than when you're sitting there talking to somebody going, open up, tell me how you feel. You're like, no, no. Glenn Karen, they're like, no, that's okay. I'm not interested in opening up to you. And in a Riedel glass, like, yeah, all right, I'll tell you a little bit, but no, I'm not really interested. And then you use a Denver and Lively glass, and it's like, okay, I'll open up. You know, my dad used to do this, and my mom, and it just expresses itself all over the place, and it's great. It's great. I'm so crazy, but in a good French oak goodness. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, baby, we're talking French oak beautifulness. I think Jason Slater's my new best friend. We'll get together and we'll sip Reposado and we'll sing and we'll sing some more and we'll make sweet love to that Reposado. Just the thought of it's getting all me hot and bothered right now.
Jason needs to try Tapatio. I think he's had Tapatio before. Jason's an experienced tequila drinker. He's probably had it. Reposado and Barry White make a great. They do. That's not Barry White though. It's the Reposado guy. Asombroso Ultra Fino bottle is a literal tequila suppository. Oh, you had to go there. You had to cross that line. You know, when I did the review, I was trying to be really nice about like what it reminded me of, and I just tipped off a couple things and just left it at that. I wasn't going to get into like the full feelings behind the shape of that bottle and how it literally looks like a plug, but you did it, Mr. Wilcox. Thank you for doing that for us. Says, I'm having some Arete Suave. I like this one a lot. The cement tank fermentation gives unique flavor profile. And yes, the Denver Light Glass showcase tequila at its best. I agree. And I'm glad you enjoy the Arete Artesanal Suave. That is my favorite group that comes out of Arete. I like it way better than the regular standard Arete. And I agree. It does make a difference using the cement tanks in the ground, the in-ground tanks. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a huge difference between that and I find the regular Arete line to be very hot and burny when you drink it, where the Suave line is more of got a rich, complex viscosity to it and more flavor, and then the flavors just really come through on it. So tipped what? Tipped what? I don't know. Tipped. Do you have any? Do I have any ferment and still T-shirts that are or will be available? No, we didn't do any T-shirts. We don't do any ferment and still T-shirts. I mean, unless you guys really want them, then maybe we can look to find a way to do them. Just a logo on it or something. I can offer them on the Tequila Hombre store or something. But no, we don't have any fermented. So I do have some Hombre t-shirts at the Hombre store. But that's the extent of it. We don't have any fermented and still t-shirts. I know if people want to wear fermented t-shirts, maybe we should look to order some, do a design on it or something. I don't know. Just more stuff to worry about fulfillment, you know. Another skewed ad. So everyone having a good time. Everybody behaving themselves. We're all home, you know, hanging out on a Saturday night, drinking tequila and agave spirits and making fun of people that mispronounce words and stuff. Although we don't, you know, it's all good fun. Sky, we're not, you know, we love you and welcome you to our community, of course, you know. Just know that you make a mistake like that and we're going to have a little fun at your expense, but it's all in good, kind, loving fun. Okay. We're not mean people at all. We don't allow that. So Mr. Wilcox says he grabbed the Tequila Ocho with La Ladera on the bottom. What do the different names like La Ladera meaning? I didn't see anything on their site. Okay. Each of those is here. Oh, here's my Ladera. All right. So when you see like this is the year of the batch right here, 2021. And the La Ladera is the field that they harvest the agave from. So originally when they first started doing it, they would do a field a year. But now they're doing multiple fields a year because they're selling too much and they need more than just agave from one field. So this tells you what field it's from. So when you try one from La Ladera, you can try one from another field and then you can actually taste what the terroir and how being planted in a different area and at different altitudes and stuff, the difference that it makes on the flavor of the agave. So one of the things that, let me turn these off here so you can see everything. One of the things that Ocho really wanted to do when they created this brand is they really wanted to highlight the agave and show the difference that terroir makes. So where it's growing, like the dirt and stuff and the environment and where the agave grows and how it affects it like it does with grapes for wine. So they made the production on this to the point where it highlights the agave. It doesn't have anything that influences the taste of the agave. So that's why they didn't use the Tahona for this, because a Tahona volcanic rock wheel would impart a little minerality in it from the rock. So they use instead a roller mill. And now at the new distillery, they can actually use their Tahona that they have there because it actually is a stainless steel steamroller wheel. But I think they still use the roller mill for this. But because they found the roller mill doesn't impart any flavors onto the tequila. So the whole idea with this is to highlight the agave and show you the differences that you can get in flavor profile from one field to the next based on what altitude it's at. They're all at different altitudes in different areas. And so you can see what agave from one field versus agave from another. So it's kind of a neat experiment, and they do a very good job with it. And so when you look at that, you'll know at the bottom what field the agaves were harvested from. So those are actually names of the fields. So I hope that answers your question, Mr. Wilcox. And yes, Jay's right. We're all good people. We're just having a little fun with you. That's all. Yes, it is extremely cool. It's a neat brand, and it's always interesting to try. And you can actually keep see what the seasons and stuff, how they affect the flavors as well by trying the same field from one year versus that same field from the next year or 8 years later or whatever, because it takes 8 years, for them to. So you can have one from, say, La Ladera at 2021, and then have another one again from La Ladera in 2029. 8 years later or 7 years, 6 years, however long it takes for the agave to get to the mature point there. And so you can try them from different years and see the difference too, because of how the weather affected them during the time where they were growing. So, because sometimes it's hotter, sometimes it's colder, sometimes it's drier, sometimes it's wetter, you know, all that stuff. So it's a neat experiment that way. And the tequila is fantastic. You can't. So people always say to me, well, what, you know, I wanted to shop off a fermented still. What field do they have now? It's like, I don't know, because I don't work in the warehouse. But I'm just like, just buy any of them. They're all good. And see which one you get. I mean, it's kind of a interesting too to see when you order it, which field's going to come in, and then get surprised. Well, I just recently ordered a bottle and got the La Ladera, so I was like, okay, good, because La Ladera is the first one that came out of the new distillery that they built. So this is the first batch out of the new distillery. So this one's going to be a collector's item, the La Ladera, because it's the first one out of the new distillery. Cool stuff. Cool. So there you go. What else was I going to talk about today? Somebody's messing with my bottles in the hallway. All right, so aging projects. You guys, we're doing those aging projects. They're coming out really cool so far. Everyone's been having a lot of fun. I started my next one, my second one. This is Cascanes Still Strength Blanco that I put a French oak stave in. And look how dark this thing's got. This was a Blanco on Monday. I put this in on Monday, so we're just sort of a week already. And look at the color. Look how dark it's gotten. Now, the flavor is not going to change that much on this, but it sucked a lot of the color out of the wood because it's high proof and stuff. But look how dark. That's going to be a beautiful extra añejo. And let's, I have to find, well, I don't have one of the extra añejos right here handy, but this is probably about the same color as the regular extra añejo. So if I let this sit in here longer, it's going to start getting more of the wood flavors in there. And with the color, it just looks amazing. So I can't wait to see what we get from French oak on this. And we're 1 weekend, so another 6-7 weeks. I'll probably let this go in order to get the appropriate wood flavors in it. It's going to be really good. So, so if you guys aren't familiar with the staves and stuff, if you're new or whatever, if you go to bbaging.com, you can order the staves. I recommend the number 3 French or American oak staves. And you just pop them in the bottle like that, and you can turn your Blancos into Repos, extra añejos, whatever you want. But you just got to let it sit, and it takes time. So I just picked up, the first bottle I did was El Velo, and it was really good. So I'm going to put another French oak in this one and do another one because I liked it so much. I drank it in under a week. It was so good. I don't like an El Velo normal Blanco because it's got this weird funkiness that comes from Cofradia, which is the distillery that makes it. But when I threw the French oak stave in there, it basically wiped it out. So it didn't have that weird funkiness. So do they use the crushed agave piñas for anything? Animal feed, fuel, or fertilizer? No, they compost them. They send them off for compost. So a lot of times they'll send it off and it gets turned into soil. So it gets recycled. That's what they typically do. Most places send it off. Sometimes they send it off for animal feed to farmers, and sometimes they'll just send it off for composting. El Tequila's got a whole composting area across the street from their distillery where they have a garden going and they grow all kinds of stuff and cucumbers and all kinds of things growing over there. So you can go over and pick some vegetables and it's all using the agave fibers over there and they compost them. Am I a fan of Cimarron? No, I am not a fan of Cimarron. I'm not. It's not that good of a drink. And people are like, when they talk about, oh, Cimarron's great. It's great for mixing. That's what it's made for. But as far as a sipping tequila goes, it's not good for sipping. It's too harsh for me. I don't like it. I think it was made for cocktails, and that's what it should be used for. They use a column still with it too, and I would rather, if you want a good brand out of La Tequilana, I would go with the Pura Sangre. Pura Sangre is amazing. It's their house brand. They don't use the column still on it. It's all copper pot stills. And is JP from Cascanas aging a Blanco with Yes, he is. Yes. He is aging a Blanco with. I gave him a French and a American White Oak stave when he was over last time, and he popped one into a bottle of Blanco. So yeah, he is. How did you hear about that? How did you hear? Is he talking about it? He'll be here on Wednesday, so I'll see him. I see him all the time. Oh. Any other questions, you guys? What's going on? It's kind of quiet today. Should turn some music up. What happened to my music? Oh, here it turned off. I turned on the lid. I like the whistles, man. Like Tijuana. Then they stick your head back, they pour a shot in your mouth and shake your head. College days. Do they make anything with the agave leaves, blades that they cut off, or are those just left in the food? Yeah, sometimes places pick them up and use them. They send them off for people to make baskets and stuff out of them. Everything gets used typically. Cracked open an Ocho Plata. Mine happens to be La Ladera too. Good stuff. I love it. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. And for everybody that's like excited about the puntas, the Ocho Puntas, it's the same field. And when you taste them, they're like identical, except for one's just stronger on the flavors because it's higher proof. So if you haven't gotten the puntas and you want to know what it tastes like, just order the Ladera. It's the same stuff. Oh, I had mentioned it when he discussed it. Oh, okay. Yeah. He popped it. He put one in it. He's been watching it. You prefer Don Fulano? I agree with you about Cimarron. I tried it last week. I can only see myself using it for Palomas now. I can see why it'd be popular for mixer. Yeah, it is. I prefer Pura Sangre over Don Fulano because Pura Sangre, Don Fulano still uses the column still, and I can totally taste it. I think the Pura Sangre is a lot richer and robust on the flavor, and the pricing on it's ridiculously good too. You can get their Forte Blanco for $39.99 right now for a liter on ferment and still. So I've got like 3 liters of it over here for $40 for a liter. That is some really good Blanco, high proof Blanco. So I'm a big fan of the Pura Sangre. Pura Sangre, pure blood. Pure means pure blood. All right. So any other questions, comments? What do you got going on here, guys? We had a good time picking on Sky A earlier. Now we're just got nothing else to say. You're welcome, Jay. I'm glad you had a good time. You taking off? You leaving early? You got 10 minutes. You can hang out for 10 more minutes? It's okay. It's okay. I understand. We might as well call it quits, right? Because no one's really got anything to say anymore. We had fun, though. Here we go. What's your favorite tequila cocktail? Someone gave me a bottle I didn't like, so I'm wondering what to do with it. Palomas and Margaritas. Tommy's Margaritas are the 2 ones that I like the most. So those are the ones I'll make the most. Probably my favorite would probably be just the Paloma, because it just goes down so easy. Bought G4 at the same time and tried it the other night. I'm new to tequila, but prefer the Ocho. Yeah, the Ocho, it's different. It's different. G4 is different. Can you talk about El Tequilano and more specifically the difference between the Blanco versus the Platinum Blanco? Finally, what are your thoughts on the Reposado Rare? Absolutely, I can talk about that. That's not a problem at all. The El Tequilano Blanco is actually a mixto. It's actually made with 70% agave and 30% of this special brown Mexican sugar. And it is a phenomenal Blanco. It is one of the best mixtos I have ever had. I'm not normally somebody that likes to drink mixtos, but if I drink a mixto, it's going to be La Tequilano's mixto. And the other one is Casa San Matias Gran Reserva Mexican version. It is not 100% agave. In the U.S., it's 100% agave. It's 70-30 mix as well in Mexico, and it's delicious, and it's really good. So, and so the Platinum is their 100% agave Blanco, and it is rested in a barrel for, I think, 2 weeks. It's rested in a barrel for 2 weeks to kind of smooth it out a little bit before they bottle it and send it out. So everything from El Tequilano is very good. I haven't ever had anything from El Tequilano that I did not like. Even a Cristalino, which if you guys watched the review I did with Tony on the roof of the hotel next to the distillery, the Cristalino is actually good. And I never thought that I would actually say I'd recommend a Cristalino, but that is the one. So that's it. G4 is amazing stuff. Yes, it is. It's very good. Very good stuff. Hey, thanks, Jason. Have a good night, buddy. It's good seeing you. Hopefully we'll see you on Monday for Q&A with the Hombre. Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for everybody. For the members, it's 5 p.m. You mentioned agave syrup on Fermented Still website. I didn't find it. How do you search it? It's easy. Just go and put it into the search category. Senior Maguey, so Maguey, and you'll find it. It's there. It is the best agave nectar that you'll ever find. It is so good. It's so good. I'll actually put it on my waffles in the morning instead of syrup, and it's not diffused. It's made the right way, and it is just so tasty. And I actually had him send some bottles up to Tommy's Mexican restaurant for Julio to try, and he came back saying he loved it. So I think he was going to try to get some bottles and to use it at Tommy's for the margaritas. So that's the one. It's called Maguey, Senor Maguey. So SCNOR, and then Maguey, Maguey. So which do I prefer, Turalta 110 or Tapatio 110? Turalta 110. I prefer Turalta over Tapatio. You just bought El Tequilano Blanco Mixto, and it's quite nice and very inexpensive. Would make a great. They're great for cocktails. Matter of fact, if you've ever go to Mexico and you go to La Capilla, which is a little bar in Tequila, they make a drink called the Batanga, and the El Tequilano Blanco Mixto Blanco is the tequila they use for it, and it's delicious. It's amazing. Thoughts on the Reposado Rare? I love it. Matter of fact, I had a bottle out. I was sipping on a bottle a few days ago. It's very good. It drinks like an extra añejo. They just can't call it one because they use a large pipon barrel to age it in. It's too large for them to use it and call it an extra añejo. But they age it in that pipon barrel for 6 years. And it's really, really good. Really good stuff. I've got several bottles of the, matter of fact, you can probably see them right behind me here, right there. Is that it right there? Yeah, no, right there. So it's right on the shelf right above the Cascanas. Here, can I point to it? There. I got 4 bottles. I love it. It's good stuff. Yeah, Jason. Jason can't stay around for 5 more minutes. Exactly. Come on, dude. It's 5 minutes. He's a doctor. Probably got a call. Somebody needs a suppository. There we go with the suppository talk again. No, it doesn't get too oaky at all. No, not at all. It's in a big barrel. I mean, huge. It's 200 liters in that barrel. So it's I think it's 2,000 liters. Sorry, 2,000 liters. It's huge. The barrel's, it's like so, matter of fact, here, you guys want to see what the barrel looks like? Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me show you what the barrel looks like here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it from here. Let me see if I have it up here where I can show you. I don't. All right, I can't show you now, but I'll show you on Monday. But they're huge barrels, and so they can only age it up to a Reposado. They can't call it añejo, but they can go as long as they want in it. So they went 6 years, and it's good. Abel, so sorry late. I just got off work. When you go to Mexico with your D&L glass, what do the tequileros say? They go, would you like some more? What else are they going to say? They don't care what you drink it out of. He's only got 3 more minutes, Jay. He's only got 3 more minutes. You can hang in for 3 minutes. Come on. You gotta love this the group of the best people. We just have so much fun with each other, and it's all done in with love and respect for each other. But you gotta love when people have a sense of humor and just can have fun joking, you know. Otherwise, it's all right. Well, if you tune in on Monday, Mr. Wilcox, I will put up a picture of the big Pipon barrel so you guys can see it. So make sure you put on your calendar on Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 Eastern. Put on the calendar to come see Q&A with the Hombre, and I will have a picture of the big Pipon barrels for you guys to see what they look like here on the Q&A. So, do I have a go-to sipper? No, I don't. I have close to 800 go-to sippers. So it's whatever kind of, like today we're doing Ocho. I had El Tequilano Añejo out for a little bit. What else was I sipping on earlier? I got all kinds of stuff here. I got all kinds of good stuff. We're sipping on Volan's single barrel. It's like whatever I feel like, whatever I'm in the mood for is what I sip on. So I got a bunch of different options, and I'm not afraid to explore them again. If it's been a while, I'm like, yeah, I haven't had this one in a while. Let's try this one. So no, I don't just have one go-to sipper. I have a bunch. And if you're on the Discord server, which is free to join, there's actually a channel that has preferred tequila brands, and it has a list of all the different brands. So if you're wondering like what to choose and you're too lazy and don't want to watch my videos, you can always go there and check out the list. Take it with you when you go shopping to see which ones you should buy. Is that on the DNL site? They show a video of them at different tequila and mezcal distilleries working on the various. Yeah, they're at Fortaleza in there, and with Guillermo Souza. Yeah, it's on there. They did spend some time in Mexico, and they did have the tequileros, and because the Orendines from Arete are on there as well. Eduardo Orendine, I know him. He's on that video too. And then they have a mezcalero in there, and they had them all give feedback and stuff, and until they researched that glass for 2 years before they developed it. So they did a lot of R&D into it, and you can tell they did a good job with the R&D on it as well. All right, you guys, it's 8 o'clock, and we're gonna call it quits. There's just not enough action going on tonight to keep it going longer until 9. So maybe next Saturday, we'll have a little more talking going on because there'll be no AFC fight going on or whatever. So have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Enjoy your agave spirits, and then we'll take the day off tomorrow, but we'll see you guys on Monday for Q&A with the Hombre. So 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, everybody gets to comment and stuff. And then for all of you guys that are members of the channel, and we do an hour just for you guys on Monday with the members only. And then we'll see you then. And I promised BD Wilcox, I will have a picture of a big pepone for you to show you on Monday. All right. Mark, that preferred tequila list channel on Discord is locked. You may want to take a look at locked that you can't get into it, or locked that you can't add anything to it. You should still be able to read it. A slam dunk contest. I'll check out that channel when I get done here. I'll look. It shouldn't be locked, but you should still be able to see it. But but just not add anything or change anything on it. I didn't want people commenting. I just wanted people to be able to reference it. Oh, can't see the post history. Okay. All right, I'll fix that. All right. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned some new things and stuff. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So keep watching my reviews and listening to what I say and trying what I tell you, and you'll be in great shape. All right, guys. Salute. Have a good evening. Bye.